Good morning, sir.
I somehow thought I could see this coming, and I wonder how he didn't see it coming.
I know, because Ravie Naidoo, station manager extraordinaire for
Yes.
94.7 FM Stereo.
Very extraordinary.
Now, Graeme, at the start of this competition, when it was still in its infancy when we were planning it, Graeme
Yeah.
was all excited.
Yeah, he got so excited
Yeah.
when we suggested this. Yes,
Yes, here we go.
Yes,
And-
golf with Joffers.
Sponsored dating.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the reality set in.
Yeah.
Once it was the rollout plan had happened.
Because then we sat down with the gang from Pigs Peak and said, this is what we want to do. And they said, oh, this is just beautiful. We are going to be part of this. And then when we came back to Graeme and we said, okay, Pigs Peak are in, he suddenly went, so is this like really going to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then then there was a bit of backpedaling. And guys, do you really think it's such a... Graeme, you said you were in.
Yes.
We went to Pigs Peak. They said they're in. You can't turn around now.
No.
We're not going to go back to this client who spends an awful amount of money with this radio station and say, oh, sorry, boys.
Graham's having a sensitive
That wonderful
moment.
idea that we had, that
Yeah.
you thought was beautiful, is all canned now.
And it wasn't a case of Graeme not wanting to do it. It was a case of he is such a shy guy by
Yeah.
nature
Yes.
that all the spotlight on him. I mean, it's literally taken over the whole station. This show.
Well, it has.
And that was what he was concerned about, allegedly. So we started over the course of a couple of days to just show Ravie Naidoo that he was a little bit unhappy.
There were reservations.
Yeah, getting cold feet.
Yeah, started on Monday this week,
Yeah,
and this went down
yesterday.
yesterday.
Graeme calling station manager Ravie Naidoo.
Hi, good day and welcome to Joffers, my girl.
Oh, no.
Press 1.
Ravs. Boy.
Joffers, my boy.
Jeez, Ravs. Jeez, I don't know what to do, boy.
Right.
Okay, I just spoke to my mother about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
She went absolutely crazy,
Right.
saying she's found out now. Yeah, I've got cousins in Joburg who obviously told her.
Right.
And she's gone onto the website and she went, my mother's normally the most passive, conservative old lady.
Right.
And she went crazy, just saying, that's not how we've brought you up, and, I'd rather you don't have a wife if this is the way you're going to be portrayed. She says, it just looks so cheap and disgusting, and what are you trying to do? We know we would love you to find someone to share your life with, but even if it takes another 10 years, rather do it properly than through a competition. And she just went off, and I felt terrible, obviously. And it's just that the competition portrays me in a bad light, and I come across as so desperate. So then I had a little bit of a think about it.
Yeah.
And I just thought, maybe I need to try and get out of this whole thing.
From your mother's perspective, are you nervous about that more so, or you generally, what's concerning you most about the on-air side of it?
Well, I got to respect her wishes. And, even though that she's in Canada, that's besides the point. But I think, this promotion, I guess it was never meant to be this big. And it just seems like it's taking over the station. And I think really at the end of the day, I've just got to pull out. I know it's going to cost money, but I think I have to get out of it.
Is it? You made up your mind on that?
I think that's going to have to be Ravs. I know it's not good, and it's not going to be good for the station, and obviously Pigs Peak will be furious.
If your big concern, Josh, is obviously the expectations of these girls and the fact that you think that they're going to marry you, or you have to marry them. That's something that we've been managing. We've managed it carefully in terms of the interviews and asked them why they're actually doing this, right?
At the end of the day, I think what we need to do is just, basically just pull it. I think that's going to be the easiest solution.
Okay. So you definitely want out?
Yeah, I think so, Ravs.
Is that? Okay. And we can't convince you otherwise?
I just think it's just been, it's just become too big. I don't like the all the publicity around it. It's just from being people think everyone wanting to tell me a joke. Now, I just look at people and I meet people for the first time. They just start laughing at me. They go, "Geez, this is just, just so cheap." It's just, Joffers, what are you doing? Your credibility as a sports journalist, everyone's just going to laugh at you from now on. And then, obviously, with the call from my mother today, that just took it over the top.
Yeah. Okay. Well, can you just give me a bit of time? I just need to grab Parky here, obviously look at all the different implications. And I'll come back to you. Can I give you a shout back?
Yeah, you can actually call me, Ruff. Still hasn't said a word.
Ruff.
Okay.
Yo, Ruff, you were sweating there, brother.
You know. You know.
Sorry, Ruffs. Sorry, Ruffs. I'll bring you some mousse upstairs, my brother.
Okay.
The way that Ravie dealt with that whole thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you could have gone, you're going to be fired.
Yeah.
And he was
You
like,
will marry someone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next
Exactly.
Friday.
Yeah. So we are in a democratic company, not an autocratic company.
Good one, Ravie Naidoo.